and my grandma comes in and smacks me. I unlocked the family DLC. My dad and my uncle could not come over because they were high. Grandma on my dad's side, she's like, Britt, I need to talk to you. She's like, you need to stop doing all these demonic things. You're streaming. I don't like it. Oh, somebody just brought up NMP. Yeah, we gotta talk. Wait, type one of you were in my dad's stream yesterday, by the way. Because if you were, you would know what trials and tribulations I went through yesterday. While I was streaming with my dad, my aunt called, and my aunt decided that she was gonna look up at her ceiling and see a gigantic bug on her ceiling, to which she sent me a photo of. She starts screaming, okay? She starts screaming. She's like, oh my God, there's a giant bug, I don't know what to do. That's the bug, okay? Bro, this small ass bug, I saw that and I said, Auntie, I said, that's not big. She's like, no, Brittany, it is, it's huge. You have to come over. When do you have to come over? And wouldn't you believe it, my dad and my uncle could not come over because they were high as shit. It felt like, chat, you know the Elden Ring boss door? It felt like that. I opened the front door and there's just a cloud of smoke, a puff of smoke, all right? Simmering all in the front of the house. They're hotboxing the living room. And I walk in, okay, and these two, okay, it's Tweedledum and Tweedledummer, are both sitting there smoking weed, just, like, for what? And then my dad goes, he didn't even hear me come in. So then he goes, oh, and he goes, you're coming over? My aunt asked if one of us can drive over there to kill the bug. Both of them are high. So, guess who has to drive over there to kill the bug? Me. And I say, okay, well, I'll drive 20 minutes to kill the bug. I get there, and my aunt's like almost in tears, okay? She's freaking out about this bug. And I get upstairs and I look at it, and the moment I turn the corner, I go, Auntie, I said, so you mean to tell me you didn't want to put on your glasses to look at what bug it was? And she goes, but what if I put on my glasses and I see it and then I get more scared of it? Chat, it was a moth this big. So then I grab it and I just put it outside and let it go. And she's like almost in tears while I'm walking by her. Scared shitless. But it was still fun. It was cool. But anyways, I gotta see family. My grandma also and I are beefing. I'm snitching, okay? I'm snitching on my grandma. Both my grandmas. Both. And they're gonna see this, by the way. Oh, somebody just brought up NMP. Yeah, we gotta talk. Nick. My grandparents watch my streams. They watch my YouTube videos now too. And my aunts, let me just show you.
Where's my nephew at? He's supposed to be here. Oh no.
Okay? And I couldn't believe it, so I recorded and I sent it to him. And he just says, next year, Merry Christmas to you and all of your family. This is that's so scary. My aunt, like, she's kind of like, she jokes a lot more. My grandma, on my mom's side, bless her heart, she is a very Southern Christian woman and doesn't really understand degenerate humor. And she goes, Britt, I have something to ask you. And I said, okay. She goes, why do you let that one guy talk about your sister that way? I said, what guy? And she goes, there was a clip of you in a car with a guy who found out that you had a sister.
You have an older sister?
Mm-hmm. She's married.
First off, so what? Secondly...
And she goes, why would you let him talk about your sister and her husband that way? And I said, whoa! I said, whoa, Grandma. I said, Grandma, he's my friend. I said, he's just joking, you don't have to worry. And she goes, I didn't like that. And she goes, I didn't like that he talked about you like that and your sister. He's very vulgar, is what she said. I was like, Grandma, I'm so sorry. So then I told her, I said, Grandma, I said, I promise you, I said, he is not disrespectful, okay? He is my friend. I said, I'll never let anybody disrespect my sister or anything. It's a joke. He's joking. She goes, I don't know. I didn't really like that. I said, yeah. I said, maybe I'll bring him one year and you can meet him. He's like a really good friend of mine. My grandma goes, my grandma goes, like this. She's like, no. She didn't want to meet him. after. So I was like, okay, that's fine. My other grandma on my dad's side, because I went to my dad's Christmas on the black side of my family, and then I went to my mom's side, which is a white and Japanese side of my family. And I have news for both. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have so much to tell you. So my grandma on my dad's side, she's like, Britt, I need to talk to you. I need to pull you aside. I'm snitching. And I said, okay. I was like, what? She's like, you need to stop doing all these demonic things. And I said, what are you talking about, demonic things? And she goes, you're streaming. I don't like it. And I said, what are you talking about, demonic things? She goes, Britt, you cuss all the time. She goes, F this, F that, F this. She goes, Brittany, you shouldn't be doing that. I said, Grandma, I don't give a fuck, okay? That's not what I said. And she's actually gonna see this, Grandma. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I said, Grandma, I'm really sorry. I said, I curse. I can try to not curse. I'm trying not to. I don't do it around you guys. I would never curse around you guys. She's like, yeah. She goes, well, the other thing you do is, she goes, what about all that all black that you wear? I said, what? She goes, yeah. She goes, you're so goth now. I don't like it. And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, what do you think that God thinks when he looks down on you and sees you wearing all black? And I said, Grandma, you're wearing a black sweatshirt right now. And she said, that's because black makes me look skinny. Okay? But you don't have an excuse. I said, okay. I said, listen. I said, I do not think that God gives you the pass to wear black because you want to look skinny. But for me, he says, you're demonic. That doesn't make any sense. I said, it makes no sense. And my grandma's like, she's like laughing, right? She's like teasing me. And then, okay, we go back out. And my grandma, some of you should know, she loves her nutcrackers. Like, she has like a bunch of like nutcrackers for Christmas decorations. It's like her thing that she collects. My aunt, as a joke, because she knows my grandma just like talked to me, she goes, Grandma, and she goes, Britt broke your nutcracker, your favorite one. And my grandma goes, what? And she goes, Britt broke your nutcracker. And I didn't even register that she's like lying on my name, okay? Because my aunt's just trolling. She's lying on me. She's not even telling the truth, okay, at all. Because I didn't break anything. And my grandma comes in and smacks me. I swear on my life. Smacks me right on my face and goes, you broke what? And I turn, I'm so confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then my aunt is dying laughing, okay? And my aunt goes, no, I'm just kidding. She didn't break anything. So then, this morning, you want to see what my grandma sent me? So serious. My grandma sent me those. What kind of hater-ass shit is that, bro? I said, what the fuck? And I didn't even break anything. I didn't even do anything. Isn't that crazy? I did nothing. So anyways, what's the other thing? Oh, I have news. Okay, I have news. You guys know, first of all, I don't get to see my mom that often now. And my mom, I love her to death. She was trying to hit me up to like really hang out while I was here. So I got to hang out with her this morning. And she's been telling me, she's like, yeah, I watch your streams. I see you do this. And I didn't tell you guys. I might not have told you guys. But in October, when I was going to LA, my mom asked if I could go to Japan with her and my sister. But I was under contract for the house, so I couldn't go in October. I couldn't go. And I think I talked about like briefly how I really, really, really want to go to Japan really badly with my family because I have family there. You guys know I'm part Japanese. But in my mind, like, that family does not care to meet us. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't care. Why would they care? Because they're like, we're distant family, and that's like my grandmother's sister's family that's over there. So I was like, oh, they won't care. My mom went to Japan in October and said that she reached out to her cousin, who she has known for years, and they all met up and they all had dinner, and she stayed at their house, and they were so excited to meet her that they were crying, okay? And they said that they have never thought that any of us, including my sister and I, would go to Japan, and they've wanted to meet us for years, but they have no way to contact us, which was so sweet. So my mom shows me, okay, hold on. My mom showed me this. This is when she walked into the house. That's my family. And they all literally started clapping when she walked in. And my grandma's sister, who her name is Noriko, she's beautiful, okay? Because my grandmother's name is Junko, and her name is Noriko. And she is like crying because she wants to meet us so bad. And my mom said that they had like a feast for her while she was there. Let me show you. It's so cool. Wait, and there's like my cousins. And they're all eating. They got her cake. And there's my great aunt. My great aunts. I know. And then another thing is my mom, my Japanese grandmother is here in Virginia. And I've seen her like a few times in my life, but she didn't really like raise us at all. And my mom reconnected with her. And so I am going to fly back out here to reconnect with her because she's older, obviously, and we haven't seen her a lot. But my mom got lunch with my Japanese grandma recently. And I'm going to come back out to see her because I haven't seen her in like years. But she used to get us Christmas gifts when we were kids. And then we kind of like lost contact here. So it's actually really wholesome because family DLC. I unlocked the family DLC. When I go to Japan now, I am going to get to meet, which I did not think that I would ever get to do. I get to meet the Japanese part of my family, which is pretty sick. The only reason I'm saying it is because, chat, if you remember, it was like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? I actually thought that they did not care. Like, I was like, oh, it's so distant family. Like, they've probably just had generations that have moved on. They're not, like, thinking about it. Look how much they care to meet us. Look. They have, like, a little, like, welcome home thing, everything. It's so sweet. I was very happy. This was a very good family trip. And also, yeah, chat, the other thing is I found out my family really listens to my streams too much. And you guys are in trouble, by the way. My grandmother said, some of your chat is so vulgar. She said, I saw a video where you were answering a bunch of questions. And in her words, she goes, and somebody asked you if you eat ass. And she goes, and I appreciated that you didn't answer that, but why would somebody ask you something like that? That is disgusting. And I said, Grandma, I said, you can't control people on the internet, okay? I said, you can't. I'm sorry. Like, people on the internet are out of pocket. I'm sorry, Grandma. It is what she goes, no, Britt, no. And she goes, you need to tell them that your grandmother does not approve of that at all. And that you need to, that they need to not say stuff like that. I said, okay, there you go, all right? Oh, speaking of my family, by the way, you guys know how I got them Wagyu steaks? I made them for my family for Christmas. I bought, like, the Hokkaido A5 Wagyu beef from Japan. It's graded, everything. I had it flown over, and I made a bunch of steaks for my family for Christmas dinner. And my uncle sits in the kitchen with me. I kicked everybody out of the kitchen because they were all being obnoxious because they kept judging what I was doing. My uncle comes in, he goes, oh, Britt, you need to season the steaks. I said, season? What do you mean? He goes, well, are you going to add, like, what seasonings are you going to add to the steaks? I'm at a red light, by the way. I'm stopped now. And he goes, I'm just telling you, I don't want to have an A5 Wagyu the first time and it's unseasoned. I said, first of all, you don't cook. I said, you don't put, like, garlic and, like, steak seasoning on a Wagyu steak. That's not what you do. You don't do that. And he goes, why not? And I said, because it has good flavor. You're not supposed to do that. It's a very rich steak. It's very rich in flavor. And he goes, all right, we'll see. But I think you should just season it. And I said, respectfully, you need to leave the kitchen. I said, respectfully, get the fuck out. You have to. I'm sorry. Like, I'm done. So he leaves. Okay, he leaves the kitchen. I make the steaks. My grandma walks in after. My grandma goes, Britt, you know I don't really eat steak. I eat it well done. And I said, yeah, what about it? You couldn't, I shit you not, chat. She goes, you couldn't just get me like a gold bracelet or something instead? Oh wait, my auntie called me. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm live.
Okay, so I'll watch my mouth.
Well, no, I was just letting you know that I'm live, so you don't, like, ask me anything about, like, my flights or anything.
No, but I might ask you, like, why did you leave the rest of the bug on my wall?
What do you mean?
So when you took the moth away on the ceiling, you must have left some of its stuff on the ceiling. So last night I'm laying on the bed and I look up and I'm thinking it's another bug.
Wait, so you thought there was another bug in your...
Yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, it was probably like the dust off the moth wing.
Yeah. Well, when you don't know that, you get a little afraid. So when you bring your behind over here, you're going to get the dust off from my ceiling.
So you mean to tell me that you know it's the dust right now, but you're still choosing not to clean it?
Now I know. I didn't sleep good last night.
But why don't you just clean it right now?
Because I'm working. I work for a living.
You work from home.
So that doesn't mean I don't work.
Oh, then I get to work. I get to say that I work too.
You don't work. Shoot, you have fun.
Are you watching TV while you work?
I'm listening to TV as I'm...
Oh.
Thank you very much. I can listen. All right. Bye, chat. Tell her to clean that bug stuff off my ceiling.
You know that it's moth stuff now. You could just get it. You don't need me to get it.
Okay, see you live. Bye. Bye-bye. No talkie.
She hung up.